Alright.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers, alright.
You ready? You filming?
I'm filming.
So I've gone with the full sugar power and you've gone with the healthier option.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got the fermented tea,
I want the fermented tea, man.
otherwise known as kombucha. It's part of the whole consumerism of your identity. Like you have to drink kombucha if you're alternative.
If I'm on camera,
Like what I'm saying is like, of course, yeah. Well, as soon as the camera goes down, you're just drinking like alcohol.
Pepsi Max.
Like you could be seen eating Krispy Kremes, eh? That'll be part of your identity if you're like a right-wing Republican
They'll be unethical, man.
at a NASCAR event.
If I do that in public and inspire others to
consume such high-fat products. So basically, we wanted to discuss something that's been on the it's a de rigueur subject at the moment.
It's a what subject?
It's a fashionable subject.
Yeah.
AI.
AI.
So I had this thought today that it's not going to really affect our lives that much.
Okay.
So obviously it's ridiculous. It's like a radical. Everything's the opposite.
That's
right?
a radical take. Yeah.
Everything's the opposite. So this
Yeah.
is where I came from, right?
All right.
At the beginning of the Industrial Revolution,
Yeah.
back when all this began, people used to work like ridiculous hours and whatnot and for
That's
no
true.
money.
Yeah.
Like the kids in the chimney sweep in London and stuff.
Okay.
And they had like terrible living conditions.
All right.
And then like through a combination of like, revolts and communist subversion, they started like getting concessions from people, from the bourgeoisie. They're like, okay, we'll give you a 5-day work week when it used to be 6, I believe, right? Or like the 40-hour work. I think 40-hour work week was from Henry Ford.
And that was meant to be less or more.
I think it was more before, and he's like 40 hours is the optimal point where like they're working enough to burn themselves out,
Right.
and to not have other means of getting money. Like they have no time.
They have no
to
time.
start their own business and stuff.
I don't have time to make a podcast. In other words.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Not a high quality one.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But basically, okay, so you have this period, and then if you look at when, some of this early innovation started happening, like the washing machine and stuff, people said, oh wow, this is great, it's a liberation of the self.
Yeah.
What was taking us enormous amounts of time before can now be reduced. We'll have so much time to like fucking have picnics and learn about spirituality and fucking paint boxes and shit, right?
Okay.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
But it never really happened. Like people have less time now. Like if you think about the innovations from just the internet and the computerization of data and the transmission through mass communication, that's like a massive, massive improvement. Quantities or like levels above what they used to have in terms of the faxing, and we didn't see any real wage increase from that. And they used to say now that we can probably work 1 day a week and spend the rest of our time like, I don't know, fucking working out at the gym or pontificating over some bullshit in the Middle East or something, right?
Yeah.
But what actually happened is people now work longer hours than before at more precarious places. So it's like a combination of the argument from bullshit jobs,
Right.
where the jobs are all fake and bullshit anyway.
That.
Plus,
But if they're bullshit anyway, then you can get by with not doing much. Like that. Sitting around thinking about stuff, arguing, right?
what do you mean?
So like you're saying that people saying, okay, with all this technology, people can sit around thinking about politics or they will have to work 40 hours a week.
That's what people predicted.
Yeah.
Based on the rate of technological change in the 50s and 60s. They're like, by 2026, we will maybe have to work 1 day a week. They even talk about it now, but it's obviously fake. The control is that you're working. So it has to, because they need to control the population still. They will keep that no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's productive, because all the jobs now are not productive. It's like.
So what if it's a bullshit job? Is that like a step forward in which paradigm?
Well, in the liberation of the self, no, it's a step back. It's like an ideological subversion where you're not even being productive because it's no longer necessary due to technological advancement. But you're still feigning productivity and wasting your time for a corporation as a means of control or just socialization.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So like, I feel like your ChatGPT, AI, all this crap, it could, like theoretically, it could massively save everybody heaps of time and just render everybody useless, right?
Yeah.
But then how are they going to control people?
All right, where does remote work come into this then?
Remote work's a big one. The remote work is a big one that came in the COVID, obviously.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, does that forward any sort of factor here? Like,
No,
because
it just
doesn't it
basically...
liberate people?
It liberates people, number one. And it makes you... Because nobody works hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, nobody, like, people just do whatever. And it's like, it's good to have a remote job, obviously.
Right.
Most people would take a pay cut to get a remote job.
Okay.
Because, like, it's worth a lot of money. Like, you waste all your life at some office with cunts you hate.
So that's taking people in the direction...
But that's going back. They're crawling that back in because they realise they don't want that.
They don't want it.
No, they don't want that because it's...
But who's they?
Well, I mean, like, they...
No, you just mean, like, general...
No, I mean, like whatever ether that exists that, you know, it's like the dialectic and the zeitgeist that creates neoliberalism. It's not like a people.
Okay.
Although, actually, in the Epstein interview with Steve Bannon...
Yeah.
You can't mention it. He actually says middle-class people should not own homes. So they want subjugation, slavery, and...
Because if they own homes, they just want to chill at home, right?
Correct. It's like,
okay.
We let them get too wealthy and fat and privileged. How are we going to tell them to go die in a foreign country when that's necessary?
Wait, this might blow up.
What do you mean?
This video.
Why?
It's one of the most sophisticated videos I've ever posted. Like, that ever might be posted on my channel. Yeah, nice.
You give it a go.
Yeah.
What else is on? What else are you doing? Like, what else? That's my whole take.
Is that the whole take?
That's the whole take.
Okay.
I thought about it today.
Okay, not bad.
Whereas, like, and that was just me because everybody's saying that AI is gonna change like the way everybody thinks about everything and what they do, and like lawyers, accountants, they're all done.
Yeah.
Like the professional work, coders are done.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, no, it all makes sense, right?
That is true. In my case, it's true though.
Of course. No, it probably is true.
Yeah.
It will be true for a lot of stuff, obviously. But my thought is, people either through like the requirement to have some kind of meaning outside of spirituality, which is dead, and like I don't know, whatever fucking hobbies you've got.
Yeah.
They need to have meaning, so they'll make up some bullshit job, or the elite will need to control people somehow, which will require jobs.
Because jobs is a means of control in a way.
Is it? Do you agree with that?
I never thought about it.
Or do you believe it's just like nature imposes the necessity of labour upon a person? That's like a Marxist take. It's like, fuck, I don't want to work, but it's not a choice because nature requires you to work.
Is that a Marxist
to
take?
pay to be alive? Yes, actually, Marx writes it in Capital.
I thought that would have been more of a capitalistic take.
No, but
I thought Marx would have said it's a means of control.
No. Marx is weird. Marx talks about like the nobility of labour and shit. Like he actually liked the idea of people working. If you look at like radical Muslims,
so he's a purist.
Oh, he's as pure as it gets, man.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He's German whack job.
Yeah, right. Wait.
He's a good man. Communist Manifesto was a good book I read recently via audiobook.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't agree with everything, obviously. It's kind of defunct anyway, right? Nobody's Marxist anymore. It's like ever since the Soviet Union fell in '91.
I feel like.
But even the left today, they don't pretend about the abolition of capitalism. They want to share in the rewards of capitalism. They're like, actually, we need to use the Danish model where we give more money of the rich to the poor while maintaining the superstructure. You know what I mean? Like they're like, we love capitalism, but make sure there's checks and balances so there's not too much income inequality. Because in America, one thing I noticed which is crazy compared to here, there's massive income inequality. Like it was shocking.
So if you see that, you feel bad, right? Do you feel bad?
Yeah.
As in like, no, but I'm saying like, that's where most people feel bad, right? When they go hardcore fuck capitalism. Right?
I think that's a big reason, yeah.
Like here, you don't have much reason to be like, fuck capitalism.
Yeah, correct.
Here, right?
Yeah, correct.
You're like, what are you talking about?